Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into Ziff Davis's latest filing, and let's just say after looking at this, you might think twice about where you're clicking online. We'll break down what this report tells us about the company's performance, what the big bosses are getting paid, and how you as a potential investor might want to see it. Before we start, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where you can discuss these filings with other investors. First up, the date. This report is based on events as recent as May of 2025, so it's pretty fresh information. Ziff Davis Inc., a Delaware company, is the one behind this report. Now let's talk about who's calling the shots. At the annual meeting, stockholders voted on who they wanted on the board of directors. All 8 nominees were elected. People like Vivek Shah, Sarah Fay, and Jana Barston will be steering the ship for the next year. Looking at the votes, Vivek Shah got a whopping 38,116,134 votes for him. However, nearly 1 million votes were cast against him. That's interesting. It signals that while the majority approves, there's a significant chunk of shareholders who have reservations. The same thing happened with some other candidates. Next, let's talk about the people checking the books. KPMG LLP was approved to be the company's independent auditors for the year. More than 40 million people voted for it. Only about 350,000 voted against. Having a trusted auditor is key. Now, the part everyone loves to see, the paychecks. Stockholders had an advisory vote on how much the top executives get paid. While it passed, it wasn't exactly a landslide. About 26 million people voted yes, but over 12 million voted against. That's a pretty strong statement from shareholders who might think the executives are getting paid too much. Moving on, the company held an earnings call to talk about how they did in the first quarter of 2025. We are going to look into those numbers a little. Ziff Davis included some extra financial information, what they call supplemental financial data, as an exhibit to this report. Now, that's a quick look at what Ziff Davis has been up to according to this filing, but what does it all mean? Looking at the votes for directors, it's clear that while the management is mostly supported, there's a noticeable group of shareholders who aren't completely on board. The advisory vote on executive compensation sends a similar message. Investors are paying attention to where the money is going and aren't afraid to voice their concerns. These votes can be warnings about management's actions. So what's my take? Ziff Davis seems to be doing okay, but needs to keep an eye on shareholder sentiment. If a significant number of people are voting against executive pay, that could signal deeper problems down the road. Alright, that's our breakdown of Ziff Davis's latest filing. What's your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.